everyone, how are you doing? Hope you are doing well. So I am going to talk to you about the different kind of boots that I wear through fall season and winter. I will start first with the warmer weather boots, and I will go until the ones for the hard Canadian winters we have. So it doesn't matter from where you are. It will be very useful for you see all the types of boots that I am showing in this video. So I will start first with the ones that should be used for warmer conditions, like those September days when we don't want to use sandals because it's a little bit cooler and we want to start using warmer shoes and maybe some boots. So let's start first with these ones, the typical moccasins. Okay, here these ones are in pattern leather. Okay, and as you can see they have a platform. This kind of platform is very soft for the material they have, so they are super comfortable. I really enjoy wearing them. They match with everything in the wardrobe, but I think the better match is with skirts and dresses. So I would recommend to have one of these kind of moccasins. Okay, the second is going to be a pair of boots. These ones in this camel color. Okay, these are so wearable. I've worn them so many times in so many different situations. I use them from summer festivals to winter, Spanish winter, not Canada winter, and I really love them because they match with jeans, they match with skirts, dresses. It's the kind of color that matches absolutely everything in your wardrobe. So I wore them so many times that I had to change the sole many times already, and at the end you spend more money in changing the soles than in the boots itself, but it's worth it because, as I said, I wore them so much. Okay, the third pair of boots are these ones. These ones are boots, but as you can see they have a lower height here for the leg. So they seem to be, for me, like more shoe. They are something in between from shoe and boots. I really like them because you can wear them as shoes. They are not as informal as the previous boots, I guess. So I love the end here. It's a little bit rounded, but it is very beautiful. The problem here is they are not that comfort. They have a harder sole, and as you can see here they don't have any platform, and this is too thin, so it can make you walking a little shaky. They are not very stable, okay, for walking. So yeah, I am not using them as much as I would like. Okay, the next pair of boots are these ones. I love them so much. I think they are so beautiful. As you can see, they are made of sweat and cloth material. So the good thing about this is that they fit your legs. So for thin legs, as me, for example, it's better to use this kind of boots that are very slim, because this way it's not that noticeable the difference between the boot and the leg. So they made more a transition between the boot and the leg, and is much more elegant. Okay, the next ones are these ones that I bought them here in Canada. The previous ones were bought in Spain, in Madrid. Okay, so these ones I bought them this season. And I love them so much because I was looking for boots that were not in black, And these ones, when I went to the store, I saw that the ones with this color were on sale, and the ones in the black version were not in sale. So I was truly happy, because here I think in Canada, prices of boots, of footwear in general, it's much more expensive than in Spain. Like the difference is giant. In other kind of things, we don't have that much difference, but in footwear is very noticeable. So yeah, I bought them, and I like them very much also, because they are slim here in the height of the boot, which is so good, as I said, for thin legs. And I like very much this kind of design here for the stretchy part of the boot, and always this kind of end. I like it very much. Okay, next one we have this amazing pair of boots. I love this. I use them for going out, when I was going to parties, or for more formal situations. They are so beautiful. I love the material. It's kind of leather, but it's not leather. It's like a glossy leather. I really love them. They match very good with long skirts. That's how I wear them the most. And well, the bad thing they have is also here we don't have any platform. The sole is not very comfortable, it's kind of hard. And here, as you can see, the height of the heel is quite high. Well, maybe for you it's not that high, but for me, that I have very small feet, when you have smaller sizes, the height is more noticeable for your feet, because they need to be more tense, and they don't reach the height of the heel. So I usually never get heels of more than 8 centimeters, never, because then I won't use them. And these ones, for example, I can go with them for some hours, but for an entire night, like going to party and dance and everything, it's hard to be able to endure so many hours with these ones. And these I have here, as you can see, they are long boots. I actually arrived in Montreal with these boots in the middle of the winter in January. So I was dragging my suitcase and I was going through all the snow with these boots. So as you can imagine, it was not a very good first impression of Montreal, because I was slippering all the time and it was not good. Okay, so let's talk about the boots. These are sweat kind of material, and I bought them a few years ago when the trend of long boots started. And I remember all the people had them in black, so I don't usually like what all the people wear. I prefer to have my personality in my clothing. So when I saw them, I liked them very much because they were not black, and also because they fit me well in my legs, because it was not very easy to find long boots that suit my kind of thin legs. Okay, so those were the ones that I use more for fall season, maybe winter in Spain. Okay, but now I want to show you the ones I use for these Canadian winters. And let's start with the first ones. Okay, so the first ones for the winter are these. These were not bought here in Canada. I bought them in my hometown in Spain in a local and very little shop there, and I love them very much because they are very comfortable. The leather they have, it's very comfortable. The kind of heel and sole it has, they are kind of warm actually, and I wore them so much here in the previous winter because they can be easily cleaned, and it's very important when your footwear allows you to prevent any fall, and with these boots you are agile like a butterfly. Okay, so the next ones are these ones, this kind of military, or I think they are called combat shoes, combat boots, yeah, combat boots. I really think we should take advantage of what we have now. We don't know which trends we will have in the next months. So if you have bought something that you like in the moment, use it. If it gets damaged with this kind of winter we have here, with the little stones that we have, well, that's it. There is nothing we can do against that, but we can really use it and love it, wear them, and then at the end of the life use of these boots, well, maybe you can buy new ones that are more trendy for that time, and maybe you love them at the next ones more. So I prefer to see it as an opportunity and just use the things we have now. Okay, so the next ones I am going to talk about is the kind of footwear that we all should have. So here we have a water boot. We all should have this kind of boots. Why? Because when you go to the supermarket, it is raining so much, and you go with any of the other footwear you have, they are going to get wet, and you are going to feel very bad with your feet wet. And this is a situation that is going to happen always, so we all should be prepared and have this kind of water boots. I have this with this kind of chain just to have a kind of water boots, not as typical as the normal ones. It's like a detail that I like, and they are so dirty because I use them so much. Also in the previous winter I used them a lot. The bad thing is that you need to put like two pair of socks, of warm socks, because these water boots don't really do nothing for your feet to keep them warm. They are only water repellent, so you need to take that in mind. They don't have anything inside. They are just the material of the outside boot. So yeah, it's kind of important to understand that these are for water, but these are not for very cold winters like the ones we have here in Canada. That's why we should have these other kind of boots, which are the typical ones here in Canada for the hard winters we have here. I was looking for boots like this since I arrived in January, but I spent a month until I got these ones because I was going to all the stores and I was seeing all these kind of boots, and I was thinking they are all so ugly that I really don't want to wear them. And at the end, almost a month later, I got these ones, and I really like them because I think having in mind that they are the kind of boots that allow us to go through this hard winter, they are the most beautiful ones I found, at least for my taste. So these are so great. They are water resistant. They have this sole with everything for the ice. Even you can sleep in the ice even with this, but well, I am very clumsy, so it's hard to be stable with any kind of boots. So if I am clumsy, I won't blame the boots. And also here we can see this joy. They are so warm inside. They are really warm. Even with this warm interior they have, I use them with merino wool socks, and even with this kind of boots and the marine socks, I still have cold feet in winter, because really here winters are super cold. But yeah, that's usually only happens when you are outdoors for a long period of time. Okay, so these are all the boots I have for fall and winter. Let me know in the comments if you liked some of this pair of boots, and if you like this kind of videos, just give me a like so I am able to know that you like it and do more videos of this type. And thank you very much for watching. See you in my next one. Bye!